let's provide some education. So, a transit in astrology is any planetary movement in the sky happening at any given time. And all transits have both collective energy and personal energy. To figure out the personal energy, you have to apply that transit to your personal birth chart to see how it will be affecting you. And this is a friendly reminder that no one has the same birth chart. So that is why it is so personal to you, and that is why I do not talk about sun sign astrology, because it makes no sense, because there are billions of the same sun. That's not what we talk about here in real astrology, okay? So an example of a transit is an eclipse. And so if you look at the personal energy of an eclipse, it is different for everyone. So let me give an example. Let's say there's an eclipse on February 17th. And in Susie's chart, it is happening in her 6th house of health, and it is negatively affecting other planets in her chart. Well, that eclipse brings Susie a health concern. Okay? And if you've ever worked with me, you know that I do not sugarcoat. So I will tell you what it is. I will tell you respectfully and gently, but I will tell you what it is, okay? So Susie gets a health concern that she has to address during this eclipse season. Now, Sally is having the same exact eclipse happening in her 10th house of career and reputation, and it's positively influencing other planets in her chart. And she gets the biggest promotion of her life. So that's the same exact eclipse affecting these two people completely differently. And you might be like, oh my gosh, how could that ever be? Okay, time for my favorite activity. It's called critical thinking. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you are going to think about a small sample size. We'll start with your friends and your family. Okay, does your life mirror their life? And vice versa. Okay, no. Okay, let's go bigger. Your colleagues, okay? Do you have a similar trajectory and the same events and storylines in their life and your life? Okay, no. What about everyone in Boston? What about everyone in the state of Massachusetts? Okay, no. And so that is why when you see or read about transits affecting everyone the same way, that's not real, okay? Unless we are saying this is the way that that transit can affect the collective energy. That is absolutely true, okay? Because there is collective energy that can influence everyone, but of course that's only going to be on one layer or one level. To get more specific, you have to see how that transit affects your personal birth chart. So let's always use our critical thinking when we're going around the internet or reading or seeing things about astrology, because eclipses can affect every person completely differently. So keep that in mind.